talk it's about easy ways to empower your class with mindfulness. This talk is in charge of Miss Ana Karina Chairez Medrano. She comes from Escuela de Lenguas Gómez Palacio. Please give her an applause. Ana Karina is currently a professor at the Escuela de Lenguas extensión Gómez Palacio, UJED. She has been a teacher trainer for over 15 years. She holds a master's degree in applied linguistics for teaching English, and currently she is a PhD candidate for education. Recently, she has been interested in researching professional development for English teachers and motivation for learning languages. Please give her a warm applause.
Hello, hello. Hi, everybody. How are you today in this afternoon? Are you feeling good? Yes? Well, first of all, I would like to say that we did it. Yes, we finished this amazing event. Please, let's give an applause for us. Okay, well, today I'm the last one to, to present this workshop in here, in this aula magna. And well, my topic is about an interesting, how can I say, an interesting approach that I recently discovered. The name of my workshop is Easy Ways to Empower Your Class with Mindfulness, okay? But before starting with this, I would like to tell you a little story about me. Well, more than a story, I think it's like a little confession because some days ago, I was a little nervous. I was like frustrated, I found myself drowning in very negative feelings and thoughts. Have you ever been in a situation like that? Have you ever felt like, I don't know what I'm doing? Is this the right thing to do? I have problems with my family, yes, with my boyfriend. I don't know. Well, I was in that situation, and I was a little nervous also because this is my very first time being, being in an event like this by my own. Because in the past I used to work with other teachers presenting topics, but this is like my very first time, and I was like, oh my God, I need to have a lot of commitment with this event. And well, when I started thinking, why did I decide to send a proposal some months ago? Yes, why did I put myself in this situation? And I started thinking, well, I wanted to present my workshop about mindfulness because I think it's something very interesting to share with others. Yes, I wanted to have the opportunity to talk about this with my dear students. They are over here. And I also wanted to have this experience. So when I started thinking about the positive things, yes, I don't know, something happened. Something magical happened to me. Because I say, if I wanted to do this, it's because somehow I knew I could do this, right? And well, I did some cocoa wash. Yes, I tried to change my mind about those negative feelings. And I decided to give myself a very nice compliment, okay? And I thought, hey, you're doing a great job. You're prepared, you're smart, you can do anything you want, and I love you for that. This is what I thought. And somehow that made me feel, I don't know, a little better. Okay? So in this moment, guys, I would like you to have a little reflection about your present. Okay? How do you feel in this moment, in this present moment? After having a lot of, conferences, ponencias, and workshops, how do you feel in this moment? Can you do that for me? Can you grab a piece of paper and write it down? Yes? But we're going to do it like a very nice compliment. How can you congratulate yourself about the present? Okay? Are you ready? Is it clear? Yes? Okay, very quickly. I don't know, it may take about 1 minute, okay? 2 minutes. I feel like everybody's thinking, oh my God, what can I say about me? I look good today. I am pretty today. What can I say about me? Okay? It's kind of difficult. Sometimes we don't know how to compliment ourselves. Yes? Okay, okay. Please, if you're ready, you may tell me, put your hands up if you're ready. Nobody's ready yet? Miss Mira's ready, okay. Think about a very nice compliment about yourself, about the present. Okay, are you ready? It doesn't have to be a very complex comment, okay? Maybe just, you're good, you're perfect, I love you, whatever you want to say. Okay, now listen. With this paper, okay, with the paper we use, now I want to invite you to make a little boat. Are you familiar with boats? Do you know how to make paper boats? No? Raise your hand. Who is an expert making boats? Wow. Well, I think it's just a few people. But okay, don't worry. In case you don't know how to make boats, maybe you can think about something else. Something that can be meaningful for you, okay? In this case, I decided to make a little boat because I remember when I was a little girl, this is the very first time that I learned how to do something with paper. And for me, that was very meaningful. I was crazy about making boats, and every day I was making a lot of boats. So for me, it's meaningful, right? It means something important from my childhood. So in case you don't know how to make a boat, a little paper boat, I don't know, think about something else. What can you do with your paper? Let's be creative. Yes? A little boat, yes. Ladies, do you know how to make boats? You don't have paper? Ah, there is an airplane over there. Very good, yes. Okay? A flower, an airplane, maybe just a ball. What is that? A little boat. Yes, perfect. Okay, let me see what's going on over here. Were you able to do something with your paper? Okay, okay. Over there, I'm gonna be checking around. This might be easy, but it's not as easy as we think. Yes, are you ready? Yes? Okay, well. Okay, guys. Now that you did something with your little paper, I would like you to look around, okay? Listen to me. We're going to look around and we are going to exchange the little paper, the little bowl, the little flower, or whatever we did. We are going to exchange this with another person. The only condition is that you have to give it to someone that you don't know. Someone you don't know. But for some reason, you know, you're going to listen to your heart and you're going to say, oh, I'm going to give it to this person. Please, can you do it? You can stand up, find another person, maybe someone over there. Please, let's exchange it. The only condition is give it to a person that you don't know. Okay? Come on. Over there, are you ready? I only see some people doing the exchange. You have to exchange it with a person that you don't know. Yes, only that. You ready? Okay, very good. Thank you. Hi, very nice. Over there, did you exchange it? Yes, are you ready? Okay, fantastic. Now listen, If you receive a little boat or an airplane or a little paper, I would like to open the message, okay, so you can read it. Yes, the compliment. Something nice about you, about the person. You don't have anything? No? Okay. Can you help me? Can you read your comment, please?
You are smart.
And how does that make you feel, Leslie? Is it okay for your present? Do you feel like this? Okay, very good. Another comment? Who would like to tell us a message you receive? Over here? Okay. Let's see.
It says, I feel tired, but I also feel very strong.
She feels strong and powerful. Does that agree with you? Yes, absolutely. Okay, so, well, listen, guys, this is just a little exercise to notice that sometimes the way we feel is also connected to how other people may be feeling. Yes, it's a little exercise for empathy, for understanding. Okay. Okay. All right, well, let's continue. Now, I have a very important question for you. In the context of learning and teaching, we understand that there are two important roles. Can you tell me what are those roles? Students and teachers, of course. Okay. So, as a student, I know all of us, we have been students once at least. Okay. Have you ever felt any of these emotions being a student? You know, being depressed, lonely, sad, hopeless, tired, bored, angry, frustrated, distracted. Have you ever been in a classroom and for some reason you have this kind of feelings? Please raise your hand. Is that sound to you? Yes? Maybe one or two feelings? Okay. Now, thinking about teachers, you teachers, have you ever felt depressed, lonely, sad, hopeless, tired, bored, angry, frustrated, or distracted when teaching? Raise your hand, be honest, it's okay, we're friends. No judgment. Everybody's like, I know. Well, I had to be honest. Okay, very good. So, that is very common, yes, because it's something that can happen in the classroom, yes? Why? Because in every social process, even if we want it or not, there are emotions involved. Absolutely. Actually, yesterday in the plenaries, they were talking about that, yes? The way we behave, the way we react, the rapport. Roxana was talking about that yesterday, yes? So, why do we experience this kind of emotions? Well, actually, we experience not only negative feelings, also positive things, but pretty much we can explain this kind of situations with the emotional regulation system. Okay, I took this reference from Gilbert, and they mention. I'm going to move. I'm sorry because I can see very well. Okay, so there are three moments in the emotional regulation system, yes? And all of them are connected. We can describe, for example, this one, the red one, can you see it? Is the threat, yes? Why do we feel the threat? When we are anger, when we have self-criticism, when we are furious, when we have negative feelings, we think everything that is around us is like a threat. Yes? Have you ever been like this in a classroom, teachers? Yes? Have you ever felt a threat? Like for some reason you are not having control and you may feel like, oh, something is going on. And maybe you don't know exactly what is happening, but you feel it, right? Okay. And also we have another moment that is the drive, pursuing, striving, and the achievement, yes? This is what happened to me. I felt the thread when I say, why am I doing this? Why do I need to present this workshop? It's difficult. They're going to be watching me. Yes, all the negative feelings. But then with the drive, I say, well, wait a minute. If I wanted to do this, it's because I was able to do that. So I found inspiration, motivation. I wanted to experience the feeling of accomplishment. I want that. I want to drive it. Yes? And finally, the last moment will be the soothing. After realizing, what am I supposed to be doing this? I felt calm, like, I got this. I can do this. I'm prepared. I know what I'm doing. Yes? So I have this moment of feeling helpful, not harmful. I felt even forgiveness because I was doubting about myself. Yes, I said, really? What are you supposed to be nervous about this? Yes? I experienced this emotion. And of course, that is related to the motivation. Okay, let me see. Okay, so after saying this, I would like to talk about the concept of mindfulness. Are you familiar with the concept of mindfulness? Some of you? Have you ever heard the word mindfulness before? Okay, mindfulness for some reason is kind of trendy. Yes? It's like a very popular word nowadays when we're talking about emotions. But I wanted to talk about mindfulness for an educational approach, of course. And a very simple definition of this will be mindfulness, in Spanish is called atención plena, okay? Well, mindfulness is a special way to focus on the present time. We teachers, we can have control of everything that is around our students, nature, students, situations, yes? Because there are a lot of emotions when we working with the students. But we can maybe help them to focus on the present time. And what is the present time? Right here, right now. Yes, maybe the present time is practicing the simple present. That is the present moment. This is what we're doing in the classroom. Yes, just for saying an example. So, why do you think we can include mindfulness in a regular class? Well, the idea is that mindfulness connects you with your inner voice, with your inner voice. When you are in a mindfulness state of mind, you are able to listen to yourself, to have a self-conversation, yes? Do you listen to your inner voice, guys? Normally, yes? Do you talk to yourself? What am I feeling this? The teacher looks very angry today. You have the inner voice, yes? What is happening in the classroom? Why am I feeling like this? This activity is nice, and you have the inner voice, yes? Okay, so when we're focusing on the present, we listen to the inner voice, but also with some ideas of mindfulness, we can provoke with the students to have deeper awareness of body and breathing. This is very interesting because normally when we're teaching, we don't care if the students, well, normally, it's not like we don't care, but probably we don't notice if our students are comfortable. Yes, if maybe they've been sitting all the morning, yes, and we want them to sit down and we want them to pay attention. Hey guys, listen to me, pay attention, sit down. But what about their feelings, about their body and breathing? Breathing is also another key aspect for mindfulness. In a moment you will see why. And finally, if we can apply these principles of mindfulness in a classroom, it can help us develop emotional intelligence. And it's something we really need to experience in a classroom. Yes? Actually, yesterday they mentioned it in a plenary. Yes? The importance of developing emotional intelligence, not only for students, but also for teachers. Okay, so, well, saying that, I have some ideas on how we can start developing mindfulness activities, okay? And here I have an example. This is called the mindful talk, okay? Some of my students can be familiar with this because I used these cards before, okay? Maybe some of you can remember. And I'm gonna show it to you. Give me a second. Okay. The mindful talk is a little game, okay? And this is like a set of cards. You can see it over there in the picture. There are 50 cards, and there are 4 different categories, okay? And for example, we have emotions, mindful, inquiring, and expression. And I'm going to read the instructions for you, okay? These cards can be used in a game or one-on-one format, or simply using the cards to inspire meaningful conversations. There is no objective besides participation and creative thought. Questions may always be answered or passed. It's like if you don't feel comfortable answering the question, you just pass the question. Okay? So, yesterday when they were talking about the philosophy of language and why we speak the way we speak, and if the language can challenge your personality and all of that, someone say something very interesting. We can develop emotional intelligence through speaking deeper questions, basically because we like el chismecito. Yes or not? Yes? So when we're in the classroom and the teacher asks, I don't know, deeper questions, probably we get to understand our partners a little bit better. Yes? And we teachers, we understand our students like, that's why Pablito has this personality, because it's related to certain experiences. Yes? So I think mindful talk can be very interesting for students to develop interesting conversations. So how can we use this? Well, I previously selected some questions, some mindful questions. And now, with the people next to you, with a partner, I would like you to discuss 4 different questions. Are you ready? I'm going to read the questions for you, and I'm going to give you some minutes for you to discuss, and then we share together. Yes? Okay, so the first question says, when was the last time you felt lonely? And what made you feel better? Okay? Tell me about a time when you felt it was hard to be patient. Okay? What is something that you are proud of? And finally, how will you describe yourself in a few words? Okay, is this clear? We're going to read together. Well, we're going to read the questions together and discuss a little bit. Are you ready? Please, let's do this. Okay, guys, I would like to have some participants answering some question. Is there a volunteer? Someone who would like to participate for question number 1? Only one, it's okay. Okay, sweetie, there you go. Okay, question number 1. Can you tell us?
Well, a time that it was hard to feel patient was the second question. I think that it was with my students. We just started practicing, and I think that my patience was tested with them. So yeah, that was a time that I struggled with being patient. I think that I cope with it with a constant reminder that I'm practicing and that it's okay to make mistakes and it eventually is going to get better.
Thank you, sweetie. Well, I like what you said because that is another principle of mindfulness. Sometimes, when answering these kind of questions, we can see important values like compassion. I was compassion with myself. I had this compassion, like, it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay. Yes. So that was very interesting. Is there another volunteer? We can come back to the questions. Okay. Another one. Okay, Fair. Let me go Fair. Okay, Fair. Which question are you going to answer? The number 3. Okay.
Well, a few months ago, I have to make a congress with my classmates. It was my first congress. It was really hard to have everything ready, but when I have the success to do it, great. It was like, oh my God, I did it. I exposed my topic in front of whole people that I didn't know, talking in English from a topic that I didn't understand at the beginning, and now I'm kind of, I like to think that I'm expert, but I'm not. But it was like, I made something very big by myself, and it was great.
That's for Fair. Okay, Fair. She mentioned something important, acknowledgement. Yes, she felt like I did something great. I succeed. Okay, very good. Well, this is how we can use the set of cards. Yes, actually, guys, it's very affordable. Yes, I think it's a very useful material to start conversations, to practice speaking. Yes, and it is about, I don't know, it was very affordable, maybe about $10. Yes, and you can find it in Amazon in case you want to buy the cards. But I know some of you can be very creative, and also it will be a nice thing to create your own cards. Why not? Maybe you have interesting questions for your learners. So you can create your material as well. Well, another variation for this kind of mindful talk. Hey, something's happening. No cambia. Okay, we have a little problem. Okay. Okay, there you go. All right, okay, this is another variation for a mindful talk. And we can ask the students describe the very first time, okay? We have had a lot of first times for many things, yes? And here we have a picture with no more explanation. I would like to have someone over here, participant, over here, who wants to participate? Maybe you, yes? Okay. Yes. Can you describe?
Um, oh my God. My first time when I have um, maybe a gift for a boyfriend. It was a box of chocolate. I don't like a lot of chocolate, but he sent me the chocolate with with his ex. So it was like very strange, but it's like okay, I have a gift for them.
Thank you. Okay. So the very first time I celebrated maybe Valentine's Day, the very first time I fell in love. Yes? Okay, I have another picture. Let me see. The very first time. I would like to have another participant. Wherever comes to your mind, okay? There is no a correct answer. Wherever you think is fine. Over there? Yes? Okay.
So the very first time I traveled outside the country, I went to Brazil, and I was just really excited. And the beach there was amazing. It was really amazing.
Okay, very good. Claps. Very good. Okay. So with these kind of activities, somehow we get to know our students a little bit better. And I don't know if you feel it, but we can be connected, yes? Because she's talking about Brazil, and maybe someone else is interested in knowing more about Brazil. Or, yes, we can talk about traveling, about other things. So, somehow it makes us feel connected in the classroom. Okay, so I would like to continue talking a little bit about the benefits of mindfulness for education. When we, uh, when we try to use ideas of mindfulness when teaching, we can have great benefits. For example, it can help us develop learning skills among students. It increases critical thinking. Yes? Why am I feeling like this? Why do my students feel like that? Etc. Yes? Also, it can help us improve self-control, okay? Self-control. And this is about empathy. This is about tolerance. Maybe I have a very strict way to see things, but I'm working with very young people, so I need a little bit of self-control, yes? I know my opinions, my words can hurt others. So self-control is definitely important in the classroom. It reduces bullying at the class. Why? Because if we're talking about emotions, if we're talking about reactions, if we're talking about previous experiences, somehow we are making an environment for empathy in the classroom. So I understand that my partner has a very sad feeling about something, so maybe we are going to avoid that topic. Yes? Something we don't want to hurt that person. Okay, so, and finally, of course, it helps learners' attention. Yes? So, what do you think? Do you think we can find benefits with mindfulness approach in the classroom? Okay. Well, if you remember, I was talking previously about body and breathing. Yes? And this is an example, a little exercise of how we can include the body and the breathing in a class. Okay? I would like you to help me. Okay, maybe in this area. I'm going to ask my students to help me with this. Okay? We are going to make, well, sorry. Well, let me read the instruction. You will take turns to do a countdown from 20 to 0. Okay? And every time it's your turn, you must stretch your body in a free way. Yes? In a free way. Wherever you feel, yes. So let's start with Juanito. Yes, Juanito? Can you stand up? You say 20 and then you stretch. Yes? You're gonna, in a free way. Yes, like moving your arms, like doing this, in a free way. Yes? Stand up. You just need to say 20 and then 20. Ah, 20. Okay, Aleli. The next one. We're counting down. 20, 19, 18, very good. Miss? 17, okay. 16, very good. 15, okay. 14, and she enjoyed it. I saw that. Okay. Paula, yes? Okay, 13. Okay, just 12, okay. 11. Miss Almadelia? 11, your number? 10. Hi, okay, Nancy? 9, okay. Sandra? Number 8, Roberto? 7, Alma? 6, very good. Alan? 5, fantastic. Over here, sweetie. Number 4, I think we're in number 4. 4, very good. Number 3, okay. Number 2, a boy. 1, and finally, yes, 0, the 0, the 0. Come on, come on. The 0, the 0, okay. Very good. Claps to all the participants. Thank you so much. Fantastic. As you can see, this is just a little exercise. Okay, guys, we need to stretch the body, so let's calm down. Easy, yes? And for some reason, maybe you feel like, oh, okay, I'm connected again with the class. Maybe I was distracted, maybe I was thinking about another thing, but just the fact that I had to stand up and move a little bit makes me feel like I'm connected again to the present, yes? All right. And I have another idea. I think this one is also very easy, and we can apply it in a classroom. And this is called the mindful walking. Walk around for a while. As you walk, try to connect with your body and your senses. This is a very nice activity, guys, because you can tell the students, okay, guys, you're going to go out for about 5-10 minutes, and I want you to walk around. Walk around. Maybe I go to the cafeteria. Maybe I go to, to different places around the school. But the objective of this is that as you're walking, you can be aware of everything that is around you. Yes? Oh, I never noticed there is a new tree in here. Hi, I never noticed that someone painted this wall. Yes? You start noticing you're walking in a different way. And the idea is that after this, after you do the walking, we can ask students, how do you feel about this? Yes? Were you able to connect with your breathing, with your body? Yes? Were you nervous? Were you excited about walking around? How do you feel? Yes? What did you see? What did you smell? Was it nice or not? So that would be another form to use movement in a classroom, yes? Walk, and then we talk about what you discover through walking. Okay. And, well, another important aspect related to mindfulness is meditation. Have you ever practiced meditation, guys? Yes? Okay, very good. Raise your hand in case you have practiced meditation. Okay, so you're experts now. Okay, please, can you help me brainstorming ideas about meditation? When you listen to the word meditation, what do you imagine? Come on, tell me some ideas. Peace, pretty. Okay, what else? Breathe, silence. Calmness, trying to reduce the noise inside your head. Okay, very good. Well, there are different ideas about meditation. And well, meditation is something that we can do at any time, guys. We don't need a specific moment. We don't need a specific place. We don't need a specific situation to practice meditation. But most of the times, people think that if you're meditating, it's because it's something very religious, and there is a mood, and you have to be like spiritually better than others. Yes? But no, meditation is basically breathing. It's basically connecting your body with the breathing and find a moment for being relaxed. Yes? It's a way to calm the mind. All right? So, there are different techniques for meditation. And maybe for some schools, meditation is not very conventional. Yes? Maybe some coordinators, La Madre Superiora, won't be very happy to have your students with a meditation, yes, every day. But we can have different techniques to do this in a very, I don't know, interesting way or maybe funny way, okay? So for the next activity, we're going to do a little bit of meditation. And I would like to have some participants to come here. Okay, maybe 5 participants. Please, I need 5 volunteers right here. Come on, come over here. Come. Okay, I found for class for the participants, please. Okay, we're gonna make a line over here. Let's make a line. Over here, we need a needle. Okay, there you go. All right. They're gonna be here in front so that we can see the exercise. But if you want to do it as well, you can stand up over there, yes, and try to practice the meditation. Are you ready? So, the meditation technique that we're going to experience now is meditation with movement. Are you ready? I have a song for you. Listen, guys. You are going to close your eyes, please. Close your eyes. There is no judgment in here, okay? Nobody's watching you. You just need to connect with your body, with your breathing, and we are going to listen to a song. And please try to follow my instructions, okay? But no opening the eyes. Are you ready? Okay, please. Okay? If you want to do it, you can stand up, okay? Okay, guys, feel the music, please. Okay, feel the music. You can start moving your body, please. Okay. Okay, very good. Stretch your body. Stretch it. Feel the melody, the beat. Feel the lyric. Okay, move. Try to move all your body. Okay, you can turn. Okay. Okay, very good. Okay. Okay, class for these participants, please. Okay. Dongo. How do you feel when you started listening to the song? Can you tell us?
Well, it was kind of uncomfortable because everyone's watching us, but I felt like relieved, like, yeah, relaxed, basically.
Well, I felt like kind of dumb because I like the music, but I don't like to dance in public. I was like kind of nervous because you say that nobody's watching us, but I feel all the the looking people. Yeah, but the people feel so. That was funny.
I feel nervous, but ay, cuando fue pasando me fui soltando más o menos.
I felt nervous, but also a little dumb.
I have like discharge all the stress, and I wanted to dance that song a long time ago, but I didn't know that I was going to do here. So I have my opportunity to dance it. But yeah.
Thank you very much, guys. You can sit down now. Okay, this is just a little exercise, okay? Because we understand that when we're practicing this in the classroom, the conditions are different, yes? We have more confidence because we're with our group, yes? And normally, well, I have experienced this kind of activities with kids. Kids love this meditation with movement, okay? Because for some reason, when we're kids, we're like free spirits. Yes, they don't care about moving and dancing. So I think it's something very enjoyable, and it's something really nice, something very meaningful for learners. Yes, to be able to express what you're feeling through movement. So I think it's very nice. Okay. All right. So, well, as I said, I try to bring some useful activities for us to share, you know, in the concept of mindfulness. But if you are trying to implement a mindfulness approach or a mindful approach, do you think you can be a mindful teacher? Are you prepared to be a mindful teacher? Yes? How many mindful teachers do we have in here? Raise your hand. Hi, I see some very people like yes, I'm so sure. Okay, so a mindful teacher, I would like to tell you some characteristics of mindful teachers. Yes, so a mindful teacher believes everything is new and everything is fresh. Yes, I think this is one of the most difficult characteristics to achieve if you want to be a mindful teacher. Because sometimes we have a job that somehow is like a routine. Yes? You know what you're gonna say, you know the page you're gonna cover, you know the lesson you have to do because it's like repetitive. Yes? Normally, we are in repetitive teaching. So the fact that you can believe that everything is new and everything is fresh can be very important if you want to practice mindfulness in the classroom. Okay? So why is it important? Because you need to make your students feel like this is fresh and new. This is the very first time we're going to be talking about this. So maybe even if for me it's not exciting, I had to feel that it's fresh and new for my students. Yes? I don't know how many times I have explained the verb to be, all of that, yes? But for my students, this is the very first time. So I need to feel that this is new and this is fresh. Okay, a mindful teacher helps the students recognize the present. Okay, so Leslie, why are you so tired today? Hi, teacher, I had this problem, blah, blah, blah. Yes? Okay, that is your present. I understand your situation, but just for a moment, focus in the present. The present right now, right here, is the class. Yes? Okay. A mindful teacher helps students, avoids quick judgment. Oh, that's another one that is difficult. Do you have quick judgments with students? Be honest, it's okay. We can be honest. We do. Ay, Pepito didn't do the homework. Ay, Pepito. Ay. It's because he's very lazy. It's because, yes, we do quick judgments. A mindful teacher avoids criticism. Do you like criticism or not? Of course, it's difficult. Yes. And a mindful teacher avoids complaining. Have you ever had a teacher like, I know, today is a terrible day, guys. I was late, and then my car, and then this, and then I found teacher this, and they're complaining and complaining. Yes? So that is not a value for a mindful teacher. And finally, a mindful teacher is someone who is patient but is also persistent. Persistent. I think that's a key word. Yes? Why? Because as I said, we we have different moments in life. We have different emotions. So what happens to me in a personal level may affect my teaching. The same way that happens with the students. If they have problems in a personal level, it may affect the result of the class. So in that way, we need to understand that we need to find alternatives. Yes? If maybe the meditation with movement didn't work well, I'm going to find another way to connect with my students to help them find a mindfulness state of mind. So we definitely had to be persistent with that. Okay. Well, so far, do you have any question? I would like you to share if you think you're ready to become a mindful teacher. Yes? Any thoughts on this? Who's ready to be a mindful teacher? Okay, Miss Mina, what do you think about being a mindful teacher?
Well, I think that is very important. That point, for example, when it says the not quick judgment. For example, sometimes we say, "I that student is lazy," and I don't know, he or she doesn't want to work. But when we knew some reasons, for example, the problems they have at home, or maybe divergence in their mind that maybe we don't know about, so we have to go deeper, not just judging. Yes. I think I'm on the way. I think I'm on the way.
Okay, Miss, thank you for sharing. Another person over here. I would like to hear another participants. Are you ready to become mindful teachers? Okay, sweetie, there you go. Okay, okay. Let's see what you think about this.
Thank you. How can we help someone, like a teacher, to become a mindful teacher? How can we um, bueno, sí, ¿cómo podemos ayudar a alguien para que sea un mindful teacher?
Okay, okay. Well, he has a question. How can we help another person to become a mindful teacher? Well, the way I see it is that right now with this workshop, this is my aim. I hope I can help you with that. But I think mindfulness is a very interesting topic that we must um, research. We need to read about this. We need to understand that mindfulness is about simple things. It's like coming back to the basic things. Yes? And sometimes because we have a lot of influence with social networks, with TikTok, and all of these things, yes, technology, we forget about coming back to the basic things. Okay? So the mindfulness is something that we need to develop in a personal way, but there are resources, yes? We can read, we can find different activities, and this is how I would like to help others, sharing the ideas of mindfulness. Okay? Thank you. Another question? Ah, over there. Ah, you make me run. Okay, let me go. I'm not going to complain. I want to be a mindful teacher. Who was over there? Okay. Okay, we have another question or comment.
Okay, just a couple of things. According to his question, I think one good thing will be suggesting your teachers something, right? Teacher, why don't we do this, right? And it's important to use the word we, because we're humans and sometimes we don't like to be suggested things like, teacher, your class is boring. Oh, teacher, I saw this thing, why don't we try this, right? It's a smart way to suggest your teacher to do something and maybe get him or her interested in new things, right? And I guess we are on our way to be mindful teachers. It's a never-ending process. Yes, so there was something about avoiding criticism. Maybe we cannot avoid it or making a quick judgment, but the thing is, after that, which I guess is the first natural reaction, to keep working on that, right? To say, okay, as the teacher mentioned, well, we don't know the circumstances of our students, right? And, well, we will lose nothing asking them, what's wrong? Why do you look tired? Do you have any problem? Not like, oh, he's yawning in class, he's a lazy student, or he didn't bring homework. Okay, what happened, right? We can, I don't know, try to, well, being friendly in a way, right? In a respectful way, I think.
Okay, guys, so as you can see, it's not easy to be a mindful teacher, but as Ms. Mirna said, we are on the way, yes? We can learn to become mindful teachers. And well, just to finish, I would like you to help me by reading this last conclusion, okay? But I think it would be very nice if everybody helps me reading it aloud. Are you ready, guys? Can you help me with that? We're going to read aloud my final conclusion. Are you ready? I count 1, 2, 3, and we read it. Yes? 1, 2, 3. Mindfulness can help us become better teachers, better learners, but most importantly, a happier version of ourselves. Very good. Thank you so much, guys. This is the end of this workshop. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ana Karina, it was a very, very significant and very interesting talk, very motivating, I think, as being the last one that we are here today. From the School of Languages, from the faculty, we give you this small present, and thank you again.